Hey, what's up guys, it's Konsol, and today's episode 23 of Konsol Plays Minecraft. Excuse me. And today we're going to be working on probably the Nether farm a little bit. I've been doing work here in the Nether, finally finished up this whole tunnel. It actually took me a majority of the day. Having the pumpkin farm is really good for this just because I was able to go AFK when the farm is on and just, let the pumpkins just kind of, collect while I'm like asleep or eating or watching TV, whatever I'm trying to do. And I was able to finish this up over time. And here's the track. I don't know how loud this would be, so let me turn it down a little bit. Anyway, so what was I about to say? Yeah, we're going to be working with the Nether farm today. So I pretty much have this going to the location I want to go to. And as I said before, it's pretty much going to be set up very similar to the Enderman XP farm. Except a little bit different. It's going to be able to spawn like zombie pigmen, wither skeletons, since I'm in the area of a nether fortress. Well, hopefully it'll work like that. Things like that. So yeah, it's going to be kind of a long ride. Let me go ahead and skip over there. Probably like a couple of minutes away. Alright guys, we're pretty much at the end of our track, and I just have to get a few pumpkins to finish up one of the walls. Let's just grab some of these. Torches. And this should be finished as soon as I put this in here. We can also raise our sound back up too. Anyway, so for this farm, it's going to take me a while to actually finish it, just because there's some things I have to do other than just make it. So this is going to be our pathway leading to the farm, like spawning pad. And I actually made this while recording before, but the recording didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. So I decided to go ahead and scrap that, but it's pretty much just these are half slabs on the bottom part of the block so the mobs can't spawn on them. These are on the top part. These are upside down stairs, regular stairs, stone brick right there. And we have iron bars pretty much going all the way down. And that way I'll be able to see out the sides with the iron bar, well, because you can see through the iron bars. But if any gas somehow end up over here, they won't be able to shoot me through here. So it's pretty cool. I like the way it looks actually. Even though there's most likely will be no gas once we actually finish what I'm going to do. But yeah, we're going to be building this here. We're going to start off here and work our way up. I think we should be able, yep, we will be able to. Alright. So what I'm going to do is make it very similar to the Enderman farm, except we don't have to go up as high to create it. So it's going to go up 24 blocks, and then each pad is going to be built up. And I'm going to have the pads, or each one is going to be 16 wide. So there's going to be 2 on each side of 16 wide, which means that automatically there is 64 spawnable spaces for one level. And I think I'll make 2 to 4 levels, and that should be enough depending on if I hit the ceiling of the Nether or not. So we're going to go ahead and start this off, but I want to start off by building the actual level. So I bought a few blocks here. So let's come out a few blocks. How big should this space be? I think 4 is enough for this. I just need a small area to have chest for storage. We're gonna come out 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see. We're also gonna come out to right here. Do I want to do that? No, we're not gonna come out over here. Alright. So there'll be chests on either side. I want to be able to have the 2 wide walking space here in the middle, and then right here and right here is where they're going to be hoppers, where the mobs are going to fall down to and die. And then we're going to have the space around that to place chests for storage. So let me go ahead and place down the floor so I can kind of get like a right kind of shape that I want, and we can continue working on this afterwards. Alright, so now I kind of have a little layout of what I want to have done here. So on these sides, we're gonna have chests, and I kind of placed the stone bricks here. It's kind of like pillars to separate each, chest location, and these can go up. Well, we're gonna have to do this because these are half slabs. So chest. Oh crap! Oh, he can't hit us. Okay, yes he can. That was some great aim. But yeah, chest here and chest on the other side. I'm not gonna place any of these things down yet, just because there are still gas that can hit me. And here, originally I was going to place was going to be a chest here and here, and then the hoppers running along here. Probably soul sand on top of them, and the spawners would be built straight up from these locations. But actually looking at it, if I build it the way I want to, it's not going to be like there's a spawner on one side. It's going to be built on both sides. But so it's like how can I explain this? If it drops down here, there's a spawner pad here, a spawning pad there, and it's going to be on both sides of this. And I'll just try to not really build it up extremely high, but kind of have a very decent height. I'm using like my hands like I'm actually trying to explain this, but you guys can't see me. But yeah, so I had to spread it apart a little bit more just to make sure the redstone does not connect to each other, because that may not be a problem, but it can be a problem that I would rather not have to go through. And you may wonder, if I completely clear out all space around this in the Nether and only mobs can spawn here, then with only these chests I can run out of space extremely fast. Well, I actually thought about this before. At the end of this, I want to make a Nether portal, and wherever the portal ends up at, I want to create a very big storage room in order to store all these supplies I get from here while clearing out space, as well as mob drops and maybe other things that I kind of have an overabundance of. So I kind of have everything planned out. It's just a matter of actually executing that. And yeah, but gas are currently a problem. Well, we're trying to place things down. So I'm gonna try to get, since I have a basic idea of what I want to do, I will be able to kind of put a roof on here, I guess. So the chests are still going to be right here, except it's going to be a double chest now, since it has to go out an extra block here. So it's going to be a double chest. Hoppers are going to come right along here, and then there's going to be the wall back here. So let's go ahead and grab some stone brick. So double chest, hoppers, soul sand. This is going to be the wall. I swear, these things can hit you sometimes, but sometimes they kind of fail. Alright. And there's going to be 16 long, so this is pretty much the end of where they're going to spawn. And then here we can just kind of come out like so. And this will be the end of that. And then we have this extra area we can extend out here for the Nether portal. And what else I want to do here, because I can easily turn this into an XP farm, but it's really not needed. I swear. No, this dude's getting killed. Oh, what? That was cheap. Alright. Let's get back up here. So, at this very end area, I do need to have a ender chest here, because ender chests are pretty important. Where would I like to place that? Yeah, that has to go in the back area along with some workbenches and such for turning gold ingots into gold blocks. So yeah, we're gonna have a small area back here. So let's come out an extra 5. So 1, 2. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me go ahead and do this. I need to actually get a bow or something. But let me go ahead and do this here, because you guys are probably getting annoyed about all the gas shooting me when trying to do this little part. So I'll be back. Alright, so I've been doing quite a bit more work on here. As you can see, everything is set up kinda. We have the stairs above these chests here to make sure they all can open. And so far I moved everything from that area, well almost everything, into here. Just have a bunch of random things in these chests, and these can be sorted out later. As well as the nether rack, which got to be moved into these chests as well from there. How you doing, bro? Anyway, I need to actually get some more stone brick to finish up this wall and make a few more hoppers. I should be able to go ahead and I'll do that in a moment. But how I have this set up, that's pretty much what I have. All the hoppers are in a chain going towards this chest, this double chest, so that when the mobs drop down, most of their drops will go into the soul sand and drop down into the hopper, which will go into this chest. If you guys didn't know, soul sand can actually, well, items can go through soul sand. It's because there's actually, I believe it's actually it's either slightly bigger than a lot of other blocks or slightly smaller. I think it's actually slightly bigger because when I try using, let's try it. See if I can demonstrate this. Alright. Where should I try this at? Okay, that's a bad example. I'll try to show you guys later. But yeah, I actually tried it out before and it did not let me go through it. Like if I was standing on the soul sand, it wouldn't let me go through a 2-block high space. So I think it's actually a slightly larger. So it will pretty much work, and plus the mouse will move extremely slow on here. And I'm thinking about adding a ring of stone half slabs around here to make sure that the items don't kind of pop out over here instead of going into the hoppers. And that's almost it about that. And all we have to do is clear out a lot of ceiling space and then work our way up and start building up there. As well as finish up this side. And I also added stone brick under these hoppers as well as the chests, just because it kind of makes it feel a lot more secure knowing there's actually blocks under here. Considering this is going to be going straight down to bedrock after I'm done with this whole area. I also added this nether portal. I need to add a roof onto here. I'm thinking about making this room one level higher than the rest of them, so this goes up to there. I'm not really sure if I should or not. I could kind of cut this off, but I don't really know. Actually, I could do that. I decided about something. Let's grab some slabs. I don't think, oh, we do have stone brick. Okay, that can work. I'll add slabs here and stone brick there, and that's going to be all closed up. That works, yeah. My only thing is we can kind of see the obsidian at the bottom, and I didn't like the way that looked, but this is pretty cool. Then we have to add something like a whole wall on the back of it, or I may just leave it open. I don't know, just to make sure the gas can't shoot me. But when this is done, there will probably be a back on this as well. And we have our ender chest. And I'm going to be adding 2 furnaces here. You never know when you may need furnaces. And maybe a few chests on this side. And yeah, so let's go ahead and go through the end portal, the nether portal, just to see where we end up at. I want to see if we end up at a place that I've already been to or somewhere new. Oh, we're completely someplace new. This is pretty cool. This would be a very good location for building a storage room as well, just because we're kind of in the plains biome. So I need to fill this in. You know, I can just flatten out the area and build a storage room around the portal. I actually think I know exactly where I am. Yeah. I believe our other portal is... which direction? I think it may be over there. I don't know. But yeah. Let's go ahead and head back. Hopefully it'll go back to exactly where we're supposed to be. Ooh, we kind of spawned out over here. We definitely need to add a back wall to that. So yeah, let me go ahead and go back to the overworld so I can get the rest of the supplies in order to finish building this here. And I may start working on the spawning pads. I don't really know how long this video is. I don't know if I should make it really long because I actually am getting a slight cold. Well, my allergies have been bothering me, so I've been feeling sick the past day or so. You know, kind of that nauseous type cold feel. It's not really cool. Not to mention it's very hot, so it's very uncomfortable. Well, it's not hot now, but it's hot outside, so it gets uncomfortable sometimes. But yeah, let me go ahead and go back to the overworld. I need to actually move the nether rack to here as well. And we may be able to start working on these spawning pads, because as I'm clearing out blocks, it may start working a little bit, but for now it's not going to be very... Why is this light through here? Oh, the lava. But yeah, we can start working on the spawning pads probably, just so you guys can get an idea of how they are going to be built. It's actually past my bedtime right now, so yeah. In just case somebody may ask what my bedtime is, it's actually like close to 3:30. I try to go to bed around 3 o'clock now, just because there's been a long time where... Oh, I forgot about these. There's been a long time where I would end up going to bed at like, I would say 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, and then waking up at like 5 in the afternoon. And it's very hard to be productive with anything when you have a really messed up sleeping schedule like that. Like if I was living in like Asia, that'd be cool because it'd technically be daytime when I'm awake. But being up all night, sleeping during the daytime is really hard to get, well, schedule anything. It's really hard to do videos and other stuff as well. So I'm just trying to get that back on point. But yeah, I'll go ahead and gather the other supplies and such, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, so I went ahead and finished up the second wall, as well as finished placing down hoppers with the soul sand. And I also decided to put extra, some more stone half slabs here. That way you won't be able to see the hoppers, you'll just see the soul sand. And yeah, so I think that's probably going to conclude today's episode. It was actually really late for me, I'm not feeling that well. And most of the work is to be just clearing out blocks and doing the spawning space, and that'll be something that I can go ahead and show you guys next episode. Not to mention that I'm literally out of redstone, so I have to do a lot of caving to get it back. I think the amount of redstone I have left is right here. That's all the redstone I have left in this world. Well, in my inventory type, whatever. So yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and go back here and do this. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up rating because it really helps out. I'm trying to start doing some more series on the channel. It's just a matter of actually being able to record some things, because I do have an HD PVR. It's just I personally don't like recording with it, just because I have a headset that I use for my PC. Is that right? Yeah, I have a headset that I use for my PC, so it's kind of hard to use my headset and have game volume. I may be able to figure it out, but yeah. But as I said, guys, enjoy, leave a thumbs up rating. That's pretty much it. Later.